Welcome to today's live stream. We're diving into the insider scoop on Schweitzer Mountain Resort with one of its most experienced instructors. How did you end up choosing Schweitzer as your home resort, and what has made you stay?
We ended up going out to Schweitzer quite a few times, and it just blew me away with the views and how big and how open it was. And there was hardly anybody there, and we could never figure out why. It was always like this little secret of the Northwest, and there we were exploring the secret. Next thing I know, I was in an interview with the director, and I was getting a job offer. It was supposed to be one season. It turned into 20, so I'm having a good time with it still. So,
what makes Schweitzer stand out compared to other ski resorts?
Schweitzer is a special spot. It's not easy to get to, but once you're there, you don't need to be anywhere else. And about 3,000 acres, you're looking at a half a mile of vertical. You got steeps, you got gladed tree skis. The views alone just really brighten your day when you get up there, and there's the valley sucked in, and you get up above it all, and you can see for miles. You know, you're looking at Canada, you see over towards Washington and Montana.
What's your favorite run or area of the mountain, and why?
The Great Escape Quad accesses a lot of terrain, and it's just that. It's a high-speed quad. It's, close to 1,400 vertical, and black diamonds. You got some Pond Rays and your Sundance, your White Lightning. Those runs over there, they get great grooming on them. You can access and go all the way over towards Styles and that good steep run there. If we roll it back over to the Outback Bowl, those of us been here a while, we're going to call that the North Bowl. Some of my favorite stuff was is getting over towards like the downhill run and that Coley's Big Timber. You got some steep trees in there. That drops you down in some fun little lower angle runouts that take you either to that Cedar Park Express, which is a newer high-speed chair.
What parts of the mountain would you recommend for each level of skier or boarder?
We've got a pretty awesome beginner run. We've got a long beginner run. It's close to 600 vertical. It now has a high-speed chair on it. You can get a lot of skiing in on that beginner level. Our progression into our intermediate level is in this front side as well. By heading over that the Basin Express, we can move into a bunch of great runs that are in our blue square intermediate category. And that being said, within those runs, there's hard parts of the run where all of a sudden that blue run gets a little steeper, and it's getting towards almost a black diamond in steepness. And so as they move up into intermediate and upper intermediate, we can start moving them further up the mountain and exploring over off of our Lakeside Triple. And we get some steeper blue runs in the upper ridge. But then we also have our intro to some of the longer black diamond runs. Your A shoot, B shoot, those get groomed out pretty good, but they're pretty steep and long. So that's our intermediate kind of area. So that front side's got a great progression. Once they've got this progression down, we get them up over to the Great Escape Quad. And it's a really unique opportunity here, I think, with this mountain, is the fact that at an early stage in your skiing and riding, you get to go and ski off the top of a mountain. As we get into the upper levels, that upper intermediate and the advanced, and you see these guys, they're hot lapping on the triple chair in the black diamond terrain, either on Lakeside Triple, which is the front, or over on the backside. There's Lakeside Triple there, or on the backside doing the Colburn Triple. And the Colburn Triple gets you to your classic Lakeside shoots, your Misfortune, your Whiplash.
Do you have a favorite Apres-ski spot you'd recommend on the mountain and in Sandpoint?
Go up to the top and hit the Sky House. Sky House has an awesome selection of food up there. They've got an awesome Greyhound up there that we all like to share with, because they're fresh squeezing them. On the backside of the mountain, you can drop down off of coming to the top, drop down and hit the Outback. And the Outback it's a 50-year-old spot back there. It's been it's pretty neat. You get back to the front side, and the new hotel it doesn't feel like you're in Sandpoint. It feels like you're in some European resort. You go kick back. They've been starting to do music outside there when the weather's right. Classic is the good old Poochie's Pub. It carries a classic name, Poochie Shoot, Pucci family, John Pucci, ski patrol, former ski patrol director. And yeah, it gets rowdy and loud in there, and it's pretty fun. Weekend warriors that are up and having a good time, head over to Tops. Tops got music on the weekends. That's pretty fun to come down off a hill. And another favorite is Powderhound Pizza. What better than getting a hot slice of pizza on a cold day and overlooking the view, which is looking over the lake. Sandpoint's classic. There's a lot to offer down in town. For those that aren't staying on the mountain, the business district's like 5 blocks by 5 blocks. So everyone meets at iCarts. You know, locals go to iCarts. It's a really awesome pub. New place in town, the Fat Pigs. I got awesome chefs in there that do really cool specials as well. You walk in there and look at their special board, and it's just like, whoa, I've never even heard of that. What is that? And so they really bring it to Sandpoint with that. You got to hit Evans Brothers. You know, classic, couple ski bums moved to town, start a business, and they've got a good coffee shop going there. Some of the best coffee around.
Well, here's your little surprise. I think I told you I've been roasting coffee and I like Evans Brothers. I'm going to send you some of my Bluebird coffee. It's a dark roast. We've had a lot of coffee together. I don't think Evans is going to go out of business by me sending you 12 ounces of the best coffee in the world. I would really recommend it. Anybody that's getting, you know, private lessons up at Schweitzer, get them from Marty. He's the man. He's an extrovert. He knows what he's doing. You're not going to get any better. So thanks again, Marty, and you have a good night.